I thought I was over this, but I got triggered again. And it's funny because when you are healing aspects of your childhood and you're healing aspects of your inner child, yes, we getting deep on this video. When you're doing these things, a lot of times you think that you have successfully healed an aspect of yourself that you actually did not heal. And that is exactly what happened to me just recently. So I said, I want to be vulnerable with my audience, with my niggas, with my supporters, with my ladies, my sexy ladies out there. I know y'all out there. Even as you heal on your journey, I don't know how many of you guys have actually done some work on yourself when it comes to mentally, spiritually. Physically is easy. We can all go to the gym, but nobody really stresses the importance of how important it is to clear out and clean out the demons in your fucking closet, man. Like when I say I thought that I had healed this aspect of myself from way back when I was like 10, and I got triggered again. And I got triggered on such a severe level. I'm talking about, like, I couldn't believe that I hadn't healed this aspect and part of me. I was upset that I was triggered about being triggered, if that makes sense. And I just want to let you guys know, man, like, healing is not linear. Healing is a journey. Healing is not something to where you can do a certain meditation or you can do a certain session, whether it be with yourself, whether it be with a therapist, whether it be with a friend, a counselor, whoever it is that you're trying to go through these stages of healing with, going back into your childhood and healing these aspects of yourself. Healing that inner child is so desperately wanting to just feel loved and accepted. Sometimes we think that we may be over something. You kind of compare it to maybe if you got in a car accident and it was a really bad car accident, really traumatizing. A year later, you work on your mental, now you can finally drive a car again, and now you're living life like you used to live it. But then maybe months down the line, or maybe a year after that, you revisit a triggering experience that was caused by that traumatizing car accident that you thought you healed and recovered from, yet you still have remnants of PTSD from going through that accident. That's exactly how I felt, because I put in so much work on myself, diving deep into my childhood trauma, diving deep into things that I tried to stuff down as a kid. And if you can relate, let me know in the comment section down below how you can relate. What type of traumas did you go through growing up that is the reason why you are the way you are today? And what type of steps have you taken to actually heal and recover from those things that you went through in your childhood? And you know what? I don't want you to think it has to be something crazy, right? There's a spectrum of things that people go through when they're a kid going into adulthood. Sometimes it'll be, I was made fun of in class. Sometimes it'll be, I was bullied. Sometimes it'll be, my mother or father was abusive, or I didn't feel heard. They would always tell me my opinion didn't matter. Or maybe you were raised around or with toxic parents who used to argue and fight in front of you. Put hands on each other. And so now when you get into relationships, you do the same exact thing because that's all you know. That's all you have seen growing up. So fair enough, you're gonna end up taking on some of those things, even if you feel like, I hate that I had to see my parents experience that. Sometimes that hate is developed into something that you carry with you even though you hate it. Sometimes you become the very thing that you hate, which is crazy. Let me know if you're willing, or even if you have the idea now that, you know what, maybe I do need to take some steps to go see about healing some of these things, because I noticed that there's certain patterns in my life where I'm sabotaging my success, or sabotaging my relationships, or sabotaging my self-love, what I feel I deserve, the belief that I have in myself, and I'm holding myself back from my limitless potential. Because in all actuality, if you don't heal the things that are stuffed in your closet, if you don't face your fears and face the demons head on, they're always going to get the better of you, and you're never going to be able to grow beyond a certain level. You're always going to have a ceiling on success in any aspect of your life, because you're not willing to face your fears. You're not willing to heal unhealed aspects of yourself and re-own certain aspects of yourself and love certain aspects of yourself, accept certain aspects of yourself. And we must do these things, even the aspects of ourselves that we're not proud of. We might have a lot of shame and guilt. We might have a lot of negative feelings, emotions, thoughts. And that's the reason why we stuff those fucking emotions down in the first place. Ain't nobody want to see that shit. Who wants to see their shit? Nobody wants to see that. That's why very, very, very few people actually do the work on themselves. Because this shit is hard. This shit is difficult. It's difficult. But what I can say, just experiencing that, going back to the topic of the video, just me being triggered on something that I know I put a lot of work on, even though it was frustrating, I know that it was something that needed to happen to bring my awareness to why it happened and to help me figure out solutions to heal that area that I need to heal. And so I literally had the best I have the best therapist on this fucking planet. And you're gonna trip out when I say who my best therapist is. My best therapist, the best therapist money can buy. The best therapist I could ever have was me this whole time. And I know y'all might be like, well, damn, Diamond, that's cocky as fuck. You saying you're your own therapist? Yes. That's exactly what I'm saying. And I actually had to create another version of myself. And I know this sounds crazy. I know y'all are probably like, okay, bitch, you need to actually go find a fucking therapist because you sound crazy right now. Are you saying that you created in your mind an ideal self who is your therapist? So you talk to yourself. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. And I literally talk to myself. Da-da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. I advise myself on what to do. I told myself exactly what I needed to hear. And let me tell you, this might not work for you, but it worked for me. I created my ideal self. And I talk to myself as if my ideal self, my future self, whoever I want to become, is giving me advice from their vantage point in the future. I'm getting advice from somebody who has more knowledge, more wisdom than me, who is already where I want to be. And when I tell you that I've never gotten better advice than what I got from her, I know this sounds crazy. I know y'all say I probably need to go get checked out. But I'm being honest. She told me everything I needed to hear. And Sometimes you need to understand that the only person that you ever needed was yourself. You need to understand that sometimes the only person who can really help you is yourself. Now, I'm not speaking against getting a therapist. I'm not speaking against venting to your mama, your cousin, your brother, your auntie, your uncle, your best friend, your boyfriend. I'm not speaking against that at all. All I'm saying is there's not a soul on this fucking planet who knows you better than you know you. Nobody knows Diamond Janae Murphy like Diamond Janae Murphy. Nobody. There's nobody on the planet. Not my parents, not nobody. So when you can actually create your ideal self, I look up to my ideal self. You know what I'm saying? Even though she tells me all the time, don't look up to me, I'm you, you're me. Right? No, yeah, I know this sounds wild. I know this sounds out there, but that's okay. I'm okay with being judged, and that's the reason why I'm opening up to y'all. You know, I'm opening up to you, and I'm letting you know my thoughts, right? So I know I'm gonna get some criticism, that's cool, but if this can help one person understand the power within you, and that nobody's coming to fucking save you, bruh. Yes, your therapist can help. Yes, your boyfriend might have some advice for you. Yes, your mama, your daddy, your cousin, your brother, Uncle Joe, who's still a hoe up the road, might have some fucking advice for you. But there will be no more solid advice than the advice that you can give you. Point blank, period. But the problem is you don't trust yourself. You don't trust yourself. Now, I'm not speaking to everybody. Some of you guys are healed. Some of you guys are perfect. And I understand. Hey, I get it. Not all of us can be perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get like you. But for those of us who are still working on ourselves, who are still evolving, still trying to be the best version of us, sometimes the person that we need to lean on is ourselves. I want to keep this video somewhat short. Y'all know I can go on and on and on and on, but I just want to take the time, since I haven't in a long time, and actually make a real video, a real authentic video, a video where I can connect, a video where I can possibly help you, a video where I can actually get you to think. That's one thing that I really, really love to do, especially when I used to do these topic videos, is I really enjoyed being able to stimulate your mind and actually make you think, because it's not a lot of creators or influencers or people out here who even give a fuck about you to even tell you that you should think for yourself, to tell you that the entertainment is cool, but we're here to grow, learn, evolve, have the most fucking fun that we can. But how can we really elevate in life and have the most fun that we can if we're holding ourselves back through limiting beliefs, through negative thoughts, negative emotions, a negative self-concept? We gotta heal ourselves from the inside out. All right, I'm gonna be doing more videos, more topics and shit like that. I'm probably gonna shoot like 3 or 4 videos tonight. I know I gotta post a video on Carmen and Corey, that situation. The video that she just dropped, I got some bullet points I want to talk about on that. Also the Riss and Quan situation, I'm gonna drop a video on that too. So I'll probably post this video last. So if y'all already seen them videos, then y'all know what I'm talking about. Or if you haven't seen them videos, go back and watch them. But anyway, man, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I want us all to grow. I want us all to evolve, all to be better, all to be sexier, all to be more loving, more caring, more sharing, all to give a fuck about ourselves, all to, because honestly, if you don't care about yourself, caring about everybody else is only hurting yourself, right? It's okay to care about other people. It's okay to love other people, but you're doing yourself a disservice if you don't love and care about yourself. All right, so there it is, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. If y'all like this type of content, let me know, and I might do more videos like this, you know, just getting real, raw, authentic, and just talking about different topics of conversation that I believe we should talk about more, and also just, you know, shit to be on my mind, you know. So yeah, man, I enjoyed this video. Thank you for tuning in. Everybody who has tuned in, I appreciate y'all so motherfucking much, man. I'm doing different things on this channel just because, you know, like I said, I get tired of doing the same old shit day in and day out. YouTube for me is a hobby now. My main source of income is not YouTube. I do YouTube purely because I enjoy YouTube. I've been doing YouTube since I was like 16, okay? Just different things. And I'll always share on YouTube. No matter what, I'll always be on YouTube. It don't matter if I'm making billions of dollars. I'll still be on YouTube just because I love to share, you know. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Make sure you tell a friend today. Ain't your mama, tell your uncle Joe, we still a hoe. I will see you guys in the next motherfucking video. I love y'all, man. Peace. We out, baby.